Yeah, and it's the all-star, the shortstop, the 25-year-old from Aruba, having a stellar year with career highs in home run 21 and RBIs 95.
Adam Plutko getting the start tonight for Cleveland. Most recently, you got to go back to September 8th for his last starting assignment. He's been used.
I think the wild card team has an advantage.
Betts with a drive out to right center. That ball hit well. Kipnis back, looking up, and it's off the top of the fence. Betts into second with a leadoff double. Even taking a pause to tell you who's batting. Here's Benintendi bunting on the first pitch. He gets it down nicely, and that moves Betts to third.
That's not something you see the American League in OPS. Now you see all the categories they're in first, but it's been the power surge, and not just Martinez.
That one bounces away from Perez, and easy scoring opportunity for Mookie Betts on the wild pitch. 1-0 Boston.
And you got to check that.
Devers pops it up. And that's out number 2. That's lined out to right.
Dig with 2 outs, too.
Cabrera
He's going to get to rebuttal.
What a team story on the mound for the Red Sox. He's a 29-year-old rookie, Hector Velasquez. And the strikeout for Velasquez.
He is a professional. And
back up the middle, the shifted Red Sox infield is able to make the play for the second out of the inning.
Comes contact.
Little excuse me roller to retire the side, not without some nifty footwork required by the goal.
in about 10 days.
The 9th pitch of the plate appearance to Moreland is finally put in play. Brantley in left for the first out of the inning. The next 2-2. And Bradley lines it into left. Little tougher play this time for Brantley, but he's up to task. And Adam line back up the middle. A solid base hit that bounces over Jackie Bradley, who fell down. Eddie on his way to third. One to Donaldson. On the ground is shortstop. Bogarts is going to come home. Throws a little high, but in time to get Encarnacion. Wow.
This is as good as play as you'll see by any shortstop.
Choice, and there's one gone. Here's Alonso, who bounces that one into right field. Donaldson being held at second. Cabrera with a chopper sharply hit to second. Kinsler to Bogarts, back to Moreland, a leadoff triple, and the Indians are kept off the scoreboard. Leading up to having him tell America that he liked you as a player, right?
You know, I've asked all 25 players. I'm over 20.
Vasquez runs, and Betts serves a looper out into right that's going to dump in. Another multi-hit line already for Mookie Betts, his 6th such game. Southern California kid who loses Bogarts to load the bases. 2 games of the series. That's bounced to first. Alonso gets one himself. Throw to the plate is not in time.
Nice play here by Yonder Alonso.
You know Alex Cora would love to do that. He likes to run anyway. And with Plutko covering, they get the out on Pierce to retire the scene. As he sprays that one the other way. It hangs up for Benintendi, and there's one gone. Got him.
Shares their thoughts, and we kind of just do a really good job of, you know, game planning and getting ready for games every night. You know, throwing, playing catch, running down balls.
Jackie Bradley with a shot out to center. Didn't look like this one's enough, JD.
Yeah, almost. Just missed it.
Great year.
Yeah, thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me. Oh,
Thanks, JD.
All right, guys.
Christian Vasquez with a shot out to right field that Miguel Cabrera is able to run down and retire.
4 times where you've had 3.
Line back up the middle. Solid base hit for Michael Brantley to open the home 4th.
Like 85.
I mean, you won't know whether to go to the restroom or wind your watch if you're digging into the batter's box. That just don't ever swing at the first pitch. It's a free strike, if you will. There's a free base for Brantley as the pickoff attempt gets away from Moreland. Homers and 100 driven in. That one gets away from Vasquez. Fewest, as a matter of fact. 2-2 to Encarnacion, drives in the run. And there it is on cue. RBI number 100 again. It's going to do it for Hector Velasquez tonight. Pitching change for the knuckleballer Stephen Wright, who appeared versus the Yankees on Thursday.
More of an opportunity to move on you like that.
Alonso lines to center field. Bradley up and throwing. They're going to hold Encarnacion at third. Now as the ball gets away at the plate, still no advance from third base. Man, that's an opportunity lost for the Indians.
To not score, I think it's healthier for him to stay.
What a great plate appearance by Melky Cabrera as he shoots that 0-2 pitch into the right field corner. That's going to score a pair. And the Indians have earned their first lead of the night.
And Cabrera, the switch hit
under the rug, and said it doesn't mean that much. It's cool, but we're worried about other things. That'll put an end to the inning, not before the Indians can get on.
Bill Walsh in his tree and Bill Parcells in his.
Betts with a drive to dead center field and gone. Wow is right. Solo shot for Mookie Betts. Number 31 ties it at 3.
And that's why this guy, you might as well just send the MVP trophy to New England.
All over me.
One of those media guide measurements. There's a base hit for Bogaerts.
I think
And Devers is rung up.
Mookie Betts is going to be the MVP.
Back to Plutko. Grabs it off the mound and retires Pierce to end the threat. A September call-up, making his 17th or 18th rather appearance of the year with the big league club tonight, here in the last of the 5th. And Pointer strikes him out on 3 pitches. And here's one that I'm still having a hard time believing as Lindor bounces back to Pointer. 20th. And Brantley finally succumbs to the strikeout. A 1-2-3 fifth by Bobby Pointer. Spinal stenosis costing David Wright the end of his career as a fly ball makes for out number 2 here.
He never did. He was never the victim. He never complained.
As a shortstop Thursday. And then Ramirez 36th as a third baseman this year. Worked most recently Wednesday in a loss at Yankee Stadium, allowed 2 runs on 3 hits.
That's because you work for 2 of them, man.
That's right. It's not a coincidence.
the way that they're playing Christian Yelich.
Josh Donaldson, a sharply hit tailor-made double play ball. Bogaerts to Kinsler to Moreland. They
just got through talking about how great the Indian staff is.
Wow. Into the corner. Come on, come on. Kick around out there.
There's a shocker.
Okay, a little closer than you thought there, spoil sport.
Determined. As Andrew Benintendi grounds it to second for out number 2. Ended up with 6 innings tonight. Still 1-2 to Bogaerts. And Alex Cora wants to go take a look. The ball was off his foot or ankle. No, it wasn't at all. Missed him altogether. It's the shoulder that they're attending on Bogaerts.
Do not take any chances with your all-star shortstop.
His first career start. And Xander Bogaerts has struck out to end the inning. It's Yonder Alonso that leads things off in the Cleveland half of the 7th with a little chip shot down to Devers at third.
He would say energy, energy, energy. And he was a spark plug. Yeah. And
Allen runs. Vasquez was ready for it. Throw down to second base is in time to get him. The Red Sox win the cat and mouse game on a strike him out throw after missing 2 years recovering from and getting guys their proper rest. There's ball 4 to Devers. And it's back-to-back walks from Edwards.
And his players will also understand the situation, how much they need him.
Moreland strikes a fly ball out to Greg Allen, who's taken over in right. This inning, Neil Ramirez takes over to try to cool this situation off. One away. This would be one of those rare times that Kinsler succumbs to the strikeout. That one bounces and checks up at the plate. Another wild pitch, and we've seen a bunch of them in this game.
That ball may have hit him.
It did.
After the bounce.
It did. Yep. They're going to take a look.
That it hit him. Now, the first thing you have to do is just check the ball out. If it has black polish on it, it hit him. If it doesn't, it didn't.
The umpire did exactly what Alex just described.
The next 0-2. Another fastball, and he popped him up with it. Boy, Neil Ramirez was not going to give in to secondary pitches there. Here it is. 11th pitch of the at-bat to Haas, and he got him with a breaking ball.
Look for ball middle in and try to go seats.
Oh, hey, ouch. One in the seat instead. And Ramirez pops it up. A back end bullpen piece. And you can see how he can really tie up a right-handed batter. Finally, somebody's gotten Mookie Betts out tonight. As left-handed batters will tell you. And Lynn strokes a ball into left field. That'll rattle around in the corner. And a guy who didn't think he'd factor into the plans tonight represents the intentional walk issued to Devers, and Steve Pearce obliges, making the strategy pay off nicely. And there's ball 4. The winning runs aboard to start the last of the ninth. And it's Rajai Davis who will pinch run here in the ninth. Davis is running. Pitch misses. Throw down to second is in plenty of time to get him. Wow, and a called strike 3 taken by Donaldson.
Wow. And to go from 0-2, work the count back to 3-2.
If this was a postseason game, that would have been a more combustible situation, as Alonso sends a ball to right that's going to send us to extra innings.
Yeah, baby.
Well, Josh Tomlin was a part of the World Series rotation for the Indians in 2016. 2-2 to Moreland. He got him with a high breaking ball. 2 balls and a strike. Wow. Jackie's jammed. Gonzalez has to barehand it to no avail. It'll be an infield single for Jackie Bradley, as Vasquez lifts a fly ball to center. That'll get us to the bottom of the 10th inning. Greg Allen's first plate appearance results in a bouncer to first for Moreland.
Actually, I'm going to go the A's at 4.
Oh, jeez.
There's a rocket into right field off the bat of Jason Kipnis. His hot finish to the regular season continues, and the winning runs at second with 1 gone in the on the ground to the shortstop hold. A great play at shortstop by Lynn, but the throw is too late. Lindor bounces it to second. Kinsler plays it off his chest, gets it over to first to get. And Brantley bounces it to the right side. That will send us to the 11th inning tonight.
Where's Matt?
Well, I didn't want to miss the cycle.
Alex did mention it.
Betts is locked up.
And it was a huge competitive advantage, especially when the stadium gets packed. It's cold.
And if you're joining us after that, this one's going to the bottom half of the 11th. That's rotated out. We get all that. There's 1 week left in the regular season.
You rotate.
And he's got it down. Great bunt. And that moves the winning run to second.
Those that show the percentages of runners scoring.
On the ground to the left side of the infield, hot shot. Lynn bobbles. Runners at first and third now with one away. Great relief stint by Will Cuevas. It's come to an end with the winning run at third. As the Red Sox intentionally walk the pinch hitter Yandy Diaz. The next 3-2. On the ground, a base hit, and that'll win it for the Indians. Took 11 innings for them to do it. But the Red Sox, in search of a franchise record 106th win, will have to wait another day.